I wrote a book for people who would never go into a bookstore looking for it. Because you know who my target market was? The man or woman that says, you know, I don't necessarily want to move into management, but I want to make a difference, a positive difference. I want to do more to impact my organization than I'm already doing, and regrettably, they're not buying leadership books. By the way, the other great irony is most of my audiences are leaders. So if I ever republish the book, we're going to change the subtitle. You don't need a title to be a leader.
If you find your passion, you're going to have this tremendous energy. It's sustainable energy. But momentum requires you always do the next thing to keep the momentum going. And the reason you get yourself in a passionate place is so that you change your life, and the only thing that changes your life is making a decision. So while you're in this passionate state, that's where you make decisions.
And what we need to do as leaders is we need to invite others into leadership. Problems are too big. Can't do it alone. I don't care how enlightened, how skilled you are as a leader. You cannot do it alone.
If you make a decision in a state without momentum, if you make a decision from a place where there's no passion, you are not going to get momentum. It'll kill momentum. It's decide, commit, and resolve. Some of you, in the past, you've gotten momentum, you've gotten passionate, you've even made a decision, but a decision is the first step. Decision is like a war. I got to do this or that. All right, I'm going to make myself do this. But commitment is when you now, after you've decided, you commit to do this for the long term. Whether it's hard or easy, doesn't matter. You're doing this.
Is more to be feared than an army of lions led by a deer. And you know why I loved it? Because it was so close to being right. But it wasn't. It was off just a little bit, because with all due respects to good old Philip of Macedonia, an army of lions led by a lion is to be feared most of all. The only thing better than good leadership at the top is good leadership top to bottom, bottom to top, where every member of the team or the congregation or the community knows when is it appropriate to lead, and they know how to do it.
It takes it from this moment and it carries it into the future even when things are difficult. And the third state is resolve. Resolve means it's done. It's like, it doesn't even if you took action, it's done inside you, so it's done out there. There's no question whatsoever. Then once you decide, the only way the commitment and the energy and the momentum continues is if you take immediate, massive what, my friends? Massive what? Write down in your notes, massive action is the cure-all. Massive action is the cure-all. If you're having a difficult time with something, your relationship isn't where you want it to be, your finances are not where you want to be, your body's not where you want to be, your business is not where you want to be, you need to take massive action. And if that doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else. Keep going with massive action, and you will find the way, because it will give you momentum.